Batman and Spider-Man are two of the most iconic superheroes in the world. They've been around for decades and their popularity continues to grow. Both characters have their own unique powers and abilities, but they also share some similarities. This video will provide a brief overview of both Batman and Spider-Man, as well as an analysis on their differences in order to determine who would win in a versus battle. And we'll look at their individual powers, skills, and abilities to see what sets them apart from one another. And with that being said, let's begin. Wait, before we start, can you guys just please like and subscribe? We're almost at 400 subs and it'd make my day. Thank you. As a fan of comic books and movies, we're familiar with the skills and abilities that Batman and Spider-Man possess. We know about their physical strength, speed, endurance, special powers, and gadgets. But how do these attributes come into play when it comes to determining who would win in a fight? So I decided, just like my other versus battle video, please watch by the way, Kang vs Thanos, I'll be using feats and statements to determine a winner. And with that being said, well, let's begin. So to start, in Spectacular Spider-Man number 75, Spider-Man's able to break Dr. Octopus's tentacles, which was able to survive a nuclear level attack. He also is able to beat up Tombstone, which he's able to tank an RPG. Both of these feats should get him at least town level, as well as his other feat, being able to lift the Daily Bugle, which should get him to building level AP, or large building, sorry. He's also able to dodge multiple light beams. For example, when he dodges Cyclops laser beams, which are pretty much explicitly stated to be light beams, he's also able to dodge more light speed stuff, which I don't know who this guy is that's shooting it, but yeah, that's all that matters. He has light speed feats. He can also dodge even more lasers and has the ability to see any attack before it's coming, giving him time to make many scenarios in his head to be able to aim, dodge, and attack. You guys might know this as Spider Sense. And his stamina is on a different level because he can consistently fight 12 hours a day. He can also web up his opponents anytime need be to restrain them and stop them from using any abilities or attacks in general. And here's the explanation for his spider sense. And with that all being said, I think we can wrap up the Spider-Man section. Batman is stated to be able to know every single martial arts known to man. He also knows every weak point in the human body, as well were to nerve strike. He's also able to create his own fighting style that's very distinct and deviates away from the original martial arts. And like you guys know, he has many gadgets such as his batarangs, his bat claw, his freezing beam, which is shown in Arkham games, but I don't know if he has in the comics. And he makes his own gadget to be able to stop magic users from using their magic. He's also stated to be a peak human, which in Versus Battle Wiki is listed as someone who can survive hits that can seriously harm a normal man, endure falling high enough to break a bone, and withstand being stabbed in fatal areas. Break several things made of metal, punch hard enough to seriously injure and even kill a human, and pick up hundreds of kilograms. Run a few times faster than a normal athlete, run fast enough to outrun a bike or wild animal, and attack so fast that a normal human can't react. He also survives a shot from Quakemaster's Earthquake gun, which was shaking the entirety of Gotham and even was bringing down buildings, which arguably would make Batman high building level. And with all this being said, I think we can finally conclude and decide our winner. Batman and Spider-Man are two of the most beloved superheroes in the comic book world and have achieved a lot of success in movies, TV shows, and games. Both of them have their own unique skill sets and specialties that makes them great at what they do and different from the other one. And with this being said, who wins the battle? Well, after doing a lot of thinking, my conclusion is Spider-Man. And before people start going crazy on me in the comments and saying, but Arden this and that, let me explain. Spider-Man has his spider sense, which is able to detect any attack before it's actually thrown, or even shown at all, which would make him be able to precog anything that Batman is going to throw at him, including gadgets. As well as him being light speed, he can just blitz Batman and one-shot him, or if he just wants Batman to attack so he can learn Batman's move, he'll just precog him with spider sense. He has many more options too, such as being able to just web up Batman like he's done to any other villain I mentioned earlier. And for the people that might ask, well, okay, what about prep time? I'm not using prep time. I'm following Versus Battle Wiki's blueprint that they've set for us, which doesn't include prep time at all. And these people would have no knowledge of each other and would just show up and fight, having to use their intuition and intellect. And with that being said, Spider-Man wins. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. We're almost at 400 subs and it would really make my day. And right after this video, I'll be dropping a video going over the comparisons between manga and comic books and deciding which one is better between the two. And with that being said, Auden out.
Characters out there flying around like that, saving old girls like me. Lord knows, kids like Henry need a hero. courageous, self-sacrificing people, setting examples for all of us. Everybody loves a hero. People line up for them, cheer them, scream their names, and years later they'll tell how they stood in the rain for hours just to get a glimpse of the one who taught him to hold on a second longer. I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble, and finally allows us to die with pride, even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most, even our dreams.